Sip Girish, Sip Ahem, Sip Premchandji, Sip Raji, Sip Sagai, Sip Bliko, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Bliss, Sip Tina, Sip Sanjay, Sip Gaurish, Sip Karan, Sip Deepa, Sip Vanita, and everybody else who is slowly coming to the call. We have an interesting call today, and the call is the subject of today's discussion. Have you started wrong image? Have you started uh, your trip on the right ship, that inner voyage to SIP? Have you started your trip on the right ship, that inner voyage to SIP? This is a voyage. It's not a merry-go-round. This is a journey, and this journey is a commitment. So, have you started this journey? Are you on that ship that is sailing to SIP, or are you still planning to start that trip? Are you on that ship? Are you watching the ship? Are you deciding to get onto the ship? What is your status? This is an inner voyage. Are you on an inner voyage? Are you on the outer voyage? How much are you on the inner voyage? Or are you still trying to get there? Interesting discussion. Let's see where it goes. So who would like to start? Yes, who would like to make the first? Krishna wants to start on the voyage, the inner voyage. So I don't know where you are, and I hope you all get the message in enough time to contemplate on the subject. Yes, Krishna.
So definitely we have at least embarked our inner voyage, definitely. And we have a bhajan, I don't know the full lines, but Satguru correct, matlab, it is like the Guru is holding our hands and taking us into our inner voyage, because it requires the Guru's grace a lot. But yes, because we now understood the world, we have realized the purpose of our life. When you asked us to contemplate on who am I and why am I here, though it is a cosmic drama, definitely our existence has a purpose. So to discover that, to understand the truth, yes, we have embarked on this inner voyage, and it now means a lot. And especially to realize, Mira, सबसे biggest what you call the sadhana I got from this call is when you asked us to concentrate on that first I got. Why did that life spark come in, and how did I grow into this so many trillion cells? So that is an inner voyage I'm taking. And yes, I think I'm gaining speed. And then, as the quote goes, you don't get pearls in the seashore. You have to dive deep. So yes, we have taken that. We are on a quest. If you think that the inner voyage is a quest, yes, we are.
So
And so,
why do you think I have this topic today? I'm asking you a different question. Why do you think I have this topic today? If it's a topic you all know, it's a boring topic. It's not just ship, trip, sip. What is this topic in detail? Have you started? Have you
yes,
started your trip?
yes, sir. Because when we have started the trip, there are many. Yes, sir.
Raju, you continue.
Yeah, because we ourselves, I can understand the changes which come in, many things I'm able to be at peace. So every lesson of this Zoom call, yes, it is like accelerating our,
So tell me the difference between starting the trip and not starting the trip.
I don't know, sir. I think I don't know when I started also, I don't know.
When you are starting the trip, then you're on the ship, then you can't come back.
Yes.
There's a big difference, Krishna. Nowadays in India, they've got some new name, new ship. What's the name of that ship? I don't know. Cordiela. Cordiela. In India, there's a new ship called some Cordiela. If you're on the ship, na, If you're on the ship and the ship is already in the ocean, you can't come out of it. You can't tell Cordelia, thoda chhod do mujhe wapas. No, you're already in the ocean.
So it's nice if you are not called back, sir. It's nice if you are continuing this trip.
But on the other hand, if you're sitting on the outside in the land and you're looking at Cordelia ship going, you are not going. You're watching other people on the ship.
No.
So try to do the analogy very clearly. Krishna, thank you for starting. Now we have got Samatma, Bliko, and Raji. But please understand the analogy. What is the analogy? Are you on the ship? Have you started the trip?
So let me ask one question also to you when you're asking this. When you say 2 days back, you said when you surrender, this ship is no more my ship.
Correct.
Then he's in charge of the trip. So why do we worry?
Not when you surrender. When you're surrendered. When you have completely surrendered. Krishna, there's a difference or no, Krishna?
There is difference, but only when we reach the destination, we'll be surrendered.
No, I said something. Surrender means you can change it. Okay, I surrendered today. Tomorrow I decided not to surrender because somebody came and told something. No, when you have surrendered, then you have lost control of yourself.
Okay, sir. But one more thing, sir, when we want to surrender, but sometimes I always feel when you're powerless, I feel I'm not going the right path. I become powerless. But उस time मुझे लगता है कि गुरु मुझे पकड़ रहा है. When I'm powerless, it is the most beautiful thing I experience.
The only way to be in power is to be in consciousness. The moment you're in mind state, you're powerless. The moment the mind is riding the horse, then you are not the boss. Then you're at a great loss.
To say is that powerless feeling also becomes so beautiful. मुझे लगा वो ही भगवान का moments है.
That is not called powerless. That is called surrendered.
Okay.
Don't use the word powerless. When you are in consciousness, you are not powerless. You are empowered. Because in consciousness, your intellect is activated, your willpower is activated. You can make a conscious choice. And the people who don't make the conscious choice, what they say, क्या करूं मैं? देखो ये कैसा हो गया, ये वैसा हो गया, ये अरे तुमने क्यों छोड़ा होने के लिए? Don't say ये ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया, कुछ भी नहीं हो गया. You be very clear, be in charge. Understand yesterday's 2 words, nothing matters.
Yes, sir, nothing matters. But may I also ask, is it a conscious choice or is it the grace which is pulling us into it?
Conscious choice which happens with the grace. You can't make that conscious choice without the grace, but the grace will create the conscious choice. Otherwise, then everybody will have grace. Every grace is on everybody. Then everybody should be on the ship. Samatma, Bliko, Raji. Thank you for starting. Krishna. Samatma, Bliko, Raji. Samatma. Unmute, Samatma. Unmute. Yes.
Yes, I am on the ship, and it all started as I started attending these calls, and that is the time I really understood that everything that is happening is because of karma. So silently accept everything just as a prasad from the divine. So then when you accept it, there is no RDX. So you become peaceful, you're blissful, and it is at that time that you can actually listen to your inner voice, and you get the inner strength to face whatever may come, but still not lose your priorities in life. And my priority is to attain moksha.
So, Samatma, you've been in this call for how long?
I think it's 2.5 years or so.
2.5 years. Samatma is on this call from 2.5 years. But Samatma, I like what you said. This Zoom is a ship.
Yes.
But there are many people who come for this ship. Sometimes people in ship, you can go for breakfast if you want. You don't want to go for breakfast, you don't go. In the ship, there's buffet. You want to have lunch, you go. You don't want to skip lunch, you can skip lunch. Ship, nobody will come and put a gun on your head. Come on, eat breakfast, come and eat. So what I'm saying, in this Zoom call, anybody's got gun on their head?
No.
There's no gun on your head?
No.
You have been committed. Probably you might have missed less than 5% of the calls, less than maybe 2% of the calls.
Yeah.
I could probably say maybe one. I don't know. But my point to you is, even when I think somebody was in hospital, you were on this call on audio, even though you could not be
Yeah.
on video. You used to be on this call.
Yes.
Now, what is the relevance when you said you started on this ship, when you started attending this call? This call
Yes.
is a ship.
Yes.
This call is a ship that has started a trip, and the passengers are all going to ship.
Yeah.
It's not that in Blico has got some other recipe and Chotwani has some other recipe and Girish is doing something else. Is it like that?
No.
We are all on one ship. We are all on one ship. We are in one trip. We are all looking for one sip. We are all in one direction, one destination.
Yes. And it is actually like oxygen for me now. I just can't. If I miss one call, it's like I'm so desperate. So if it's not video, at least on audio, I try to listen.
Yeah, because just like you need air to breathe, this call is like nourishment for the soul. We want this call because this call is interaction. For me, there are many things in my life which are, I write a book every day. I told you, I do bhajan every day. I do a question answer every day. I give this talk every day. So it becomes your food.
Yes.
But still, I'm trying your. Thank you for saying the analogy that this call. You may be noticing there are many people on this call. They would come for 1 month. They would come for 2 months. They would come for 3 months. Then
Yes.
they disappear. Means when the ship stopped in an island, they got off. Now there's somebody, Sanjay, who passed away.
Yeah, Sanjay Das.
Sanjay Das.
Sanjay Das.
No, Sanjay Das did not leave the ship. Sanjay Das was on the ship till his last breath.
Yes. Even from
I
the
hope you are.
hospital, he used to attend the calls.
He passed away. Sanjay Das was
Yes.
on this call. I think only one member on this call who passed away.
Yes.
We know Sanjay Das. He was an active person on this call. Every day on the call, every day on the call. And he passed away. So I hope he has attained that state of liberation. I don't know. But this, being on the, it's very important to be on the ship. Some people, they try to jump off the ship. Then what happens? You jump off the ship, you drown because you're jumping into the ocean. I'm just trying to give you, this is an analogy. Imagine the ship is going to ship. Are you on the trip? Is something holding you back to get on to board the ship? And sometimes you're trying to board the ship and somebody dragged you out of the ship. And you're not on the ship and the ship is gone. Now you miss the ship. If you miss the ship, then how will you take the trip to ship? So this is an analogy. I like to leave you all with some analogies. So after the call is over, you still have that analogy in your head. Am I on that trip? Because ultimately nothing matters. Ultimately what matters is ship. This is what we ended yesterday's call.
Yes.
Ultimately nothing matters. Whether you got 10 kilos of gold or 10 grams of gold, you will leave all behind. Bliko, thank you, Samatma. Bliko.
Thank you.
Bliko, Raji, Rutanu, Yogini. Bliko. Unmute Bliko. Yes, Bliko,
Okay,
unmute.
Sivoham. Yeah, Sivoham. Sivoham.
Yes, sir.
So this trip I call is a spiritual cruise. There are many cruise. People get confused with the different cruise. Oh, this one is bigger cruise. Let me jump there. Let me jump this one. This one is small one, very fast, going very fast. Let me jump there. And people are, distracted by the mind. So even if some people come, like you said, and few days, maybe even years, and then disappear. I see so many people go, right? And they think that, oh, I got this better ship. But sometimes what happens when you dig too much uh, areas, you will never find water, like in the land. Huh? When you want to get the water, you dig here and then say, oh, 10 feet is not water coming. Let me go to other area and dig in other place. And they keep on digging for the life. And then, like you said, the whistle blows and they are not finding water. They go thirsty, they come back again and again, and this cycle comes. So when you get the spiritual cruise, take the advantage. Like I tell to myself, don't waste time. Don't be in RDX. Yesterday, I will share one experience which was amazing experience. I got some chest pain, very severe for 30 seconds. So my daughter was here, so she said, "Oh no, this is very serious. You should go to hospital. This that." So I next day I go to doctor, and because we cannot go direct. So doctor also advised me you should go to hospital, because here there is hospital is quite different than India. When you go to the hospital in emergency, they let you sit down for 4 5 hours sometimes, because they have a lot of crowds. They give priority to the serious people. So I said, no, I don't want to just go waste my 5 4 5 hours there. And then my daughter and everybody pressure said, no, you should at least check. I said, okay, let me go now. All SIP are telling, let me go. So I went there and I actually spent 4 5 hours. But I was so quiet. People are crying. People were calling, oh, I had here pain, this pain. And I was watching this drama of the hospital. And I was totally isolated. All my tests were done. Everything was negative. And doctor said, okay, you can go now. At 8 o'clock, I went to 3 p.m. and went home at 8:30. I said, "Oh, what is this drama? No problem. Even if I have to go, my preparation is ready. I have nothing to pack or make a bag and call somebody and get ready for that. I'm ready. So if God's wish, that was my last day. That's okay, no problem. What is big in these things? When you are in the trip like this, in this voyage, like spiritual voyage, you have that clarity. You have no fear. So that I experienced practically, because it was in my mind, but when practical comes, it is get tested. And I got this advantage of this 2 hours of journey with this Zoom call. And all this other spiritual practices are okay. You can read, like you said, you can read the book, but now I don't feel like going and get something from that. I just get cemented whatever we are thinking, the in the line, if that book is there. Otherwise I don't like that book. I just discontinue it. So it
No,
is
very
just
good.
like a time pass, right? to
No,
to
very
to
beautiful. What I like best in what you said, no, Bliko, you got the chest pain, you went to hospital, you saw the drama, it's all fine. But when you're on this ship and you're going to sip, then nothing matters.
nothing to worry. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
That is what
you all have to. Bliko, in this call,
everybody has to go.
everybody has to go.
Everybody has to go. Yeah.
Who is it who doesn't have to go?
Yeah.
Everybody has to
Everybody.
go.
Everybody.
So then, if everybody has to go, so what's the big deal then?
But sometimes people
It's not
get
about who will go and who will not go. It's about when.
when. Yeah. But the
It's
mind,
about
the people carried away by mind, and they think that I'm not going to go, everybody will die, but I will
no,
not
I
die.
do
So
what we are all clinging. We are clinging to our health. We are clinging to our money. We are clinging to our relationships. We are clinging to our duties. We are clinging to our responsibilities. We are clinging to our preferences. And we are losing that bliss. We are losing that ananda. We are not able to live in ananda. Somebody told like this, somebody said like this, somebody pulled like this, somebody pushed like this. Okay, the world will go on. When you're on that ship, then you're enjoying completely. You're in that state of completely. Good. Thank you, Bliko. Raji.
Shivam Guruji.
Yeah.
I am also started the journey. In fact, I am inside the journey only. I did many things I had learned only from this call. I did not know that we have to go inside. First of all, I should tell that. Even when I joined the call, I don't know whether you remember or not. After 2 days, my first question was, how will I get enlightenment? You tell you attend this call daily, you will know how you will get enlightenment. Then even I was of the wrong opinion. Okay, if I die at Varanasi, then I will get moksha. Then you remember you told, no, you can be in your house itself. So many things I did not know all these things. So now I am going only inside, and now even I don't go anywhere, and I am only going inside, and I'm experiencing. I have experienced, in fact, many things many clarity I got only after coming to this call. So now I contemplate on it so much. Then I relate with the whole thing. Okay, they might have said like that. I could not understand. Nobody made me understand in such a way as this call. Though I had attended so many this thing, but no clarity anywhere. Even my parents were a little bit in this line only, but nobody knew how to go inside and what to do. They were all used to look at bhajan inside. God is there inside, but they did not know how it is. They told if you keep on chanting, then he will come. He will come like that. Nobody told that it is only experience and this thing. So,
But when you're on this ship, Raji, you're on this ship. So what do we sing in this ship? What do everybody sing in this ship? Sometimes we get a chance to sing, right? Every day some chance are there. Say, oh, Prabhu mere paas hai, pal pal paas hai, Prabhu bin main kuch na. Huh? You make this a favorite song.
yes,
Somebody
yes.
was singing today this song. Oh, Prabhu mere paas hai, pal pal paas hai. Prabhu is inside. Huh?
Correct.
प्रभु मेरी रूह है, प्रभु ही तो आत्मा, आत्मा क्या है, आत्मा परमात्मा, आत्मा बिन मैं कुछ ना. So when we have got this, when we have this call, we don't think or chant the name. We feel, oh, प्रभु मेरे पास है, pal pal paas. You feel the divine is with you.
Correct.
But that feeling has to come, and that feeling will come when you are on the ship,
Yes.
when you have
Yes.
started the trip.
Yes, yes. I have started and I am in the ship.
No, I have no doubt. So see, some people come and peek. Some people come in the Zoom call and they say, "Oh, what is this ship about?" They come and they look. Who are the people on the ship? Who are the passengers? What is this man Chotwani? What he's doing on the ship? They will look and they will see. Huh? What is this Mr. Premchandji? Who's he? What Rumataji? Who's she? They will peep. They will look at all the passengers on the ship. Then they will go out. They'll say, "No, no, this is not good ship for me." Like Bliko said, they will go on some other ship. Then when they go to some other ship, they are lost in samsara. That's also true. No, we are on some other ship. It's a problem because some other ship is going to some other destination.
Yes, yes.
Some
Only
other
one
ship is not going to ship.
Correct.
That ship is going to samsara.
Yes, yes. And
Okay.
even only after coming to this call, one more point I'll add that AB, OB, that I learned here very much. AB means SIP, I wanted 80%, but 20% was there outside. Now zero outside. 100%. Madly for SIP, priority for SIP, union with SIP, love for SIP, all SIP.
Very good.
Always
See,
SIP
this
in
is, and Raji, this is not some recipe I am giving you, and not I'm a
Yes, yes.
doctor giving this prescription. That this is what you realize.
Correct. Correct.
This
I
is
agree.
what you realize. See, the beauty is you can have ye bhi, wo bhi, everything you can have. If you see sip in all.
Correct.
If you see sip in all, then you can have all ye bhi, wo bhi, sab bhi. But you don't see them as ye and wo, and you see everybody, see sip in all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this ship will teach, in this ship you learn. What you learn, everybody is one. There is no, this full ship is full of sip. The
Yes, sir.
full ship is only sip. Nothing else in the ship, except sip. So many analogies from this one subject today, so many analogies we are getting. Imagine visualizing that ship going to sip, starting the trip. It's sailing and I'm enjoying. हूँ मैं जहाज भव सागर में जाता कहाँ जानू ना मैं अंधकार में कुछ ना दिखा बढ़ता गया समुंदर में. The ship is sailing, and you have no doubt, you have faith that you will get to your destination. Rutanu, Harsh, Yogini, Girish, Rumataji. Yes, Rutanu.
Shivoham Guruji,
Shivoham.
we are in the ship Guruji, but sometimes our desires, sometimes bhoga, sometimes somebody tells something to us, then we get off track. So, but like patience is there. I don't react immediately, but in 1 or 2 days, I have started reacting. So I'm going little off track,
spiritually.
yeah.
So, see, when you are on the ship, now this will not happen. This means you are trying to get onto the ship. Sometime you're on the ship, sometime you're off the ship, sometime you're on the ship, sometime you're off the ship. So when you're fully on the ship, no Rutanu, then this will not happen.
Mm.
This needs that consciousness, what I call SIP consciousness. Because Rutanu, ultimately on yesterday's call, if you were there, what matters? Nothing matters. Whether it's your children, your family, everything, this all will go on. This drama will go on. This natak will go on. In-laws will say something, husband will say something, neighbor will say something. It will all, the drama will go on. So finally what? Finally
Hi.
nothing matters.
Life is too short for all this.
But if you're not on the ship, if you're not on the trip, then the life will not be short. Then you will come back again and again and again and again. It'll be much longer. It'll be very long. So we have to be in SIP consciousness. Harsh, thank you. Harsh, please.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Harsh, Yogini, Girish.
Sir, first of all, thank you, Captain. Spiritual Captain, you are.
Thank
And
you.
after that, मतलब सर अपने आप से मतलब दोस्ती मतलब अपने आप को पहचान लगे ना तो फिर सब कुछ आसान हो जाता है मतलब जो भी आपने सिखाया है कि मतलब सब अंदर है, सब डिवाइन अंदर है, वो अनुभूति एक बार हो गई ना आदमी को तो सब पता चल जाता है और ऐसा गाइड करने वाला एक गुरु चाहिए होता है लाइफ में।
वो अनुभूति होगी अगर वो आप सही
नहीं
शिप
उतनी
में है
नहीं
ना,
हुई,
अगर
उतनी नहीं अभी भी मतलब अभी भी बिगिनर लेवल पर ही हूँ बट स्टार्ट हुई है अभी, ऐसा पता चल
देखो
रहा है
हर्षद,
कि मतलब क्या
हर्षद, सुनो, जब आप शिप में जाएंगे ना, शिप को डेस्टिनेशन से पहुंचने के लिए टाइम लगेगा।
हाँ
तो आपको कैप्टन के ऊपर विश्वास रहना है। कैप्टन शिप को संभाल रहा है कि शिप आगे बढ़ रहा है, करेक्ट
जी।
सपोज डाउट आएगा शिप के ऊपर से जंप कर देगा तो
पर कैप्टन पे भरोसा है ना, मतलब शिप पे चढ़ने से पहले ही कैप्टन पे भरोसा होना चाहिए ना।
तो कैप्टन पे भरोसा है तो शिप अपना डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचेगा अपने आप। इफ यू बिलीव इन द कैप्टन, सपोज यू आर डाउटिंग द कैप्टन, देन यू डोंट नो शिप विल रीच डेस्टिनेशन और नॉट।
नहीं डाउट नहीं है तो जिस आदमी को डाउट रहेगा शिप पे चढ़ने से पहले वो चढ़ेगा ही नहीं ना।
Correct, good. So we have to have the faith. For me, I had faith in my guru. Because I had faith in my guru, I followed him. My guru told me close business, I closed. My guru said go on talash, I went. When my guru told me God is not in the sky, God is inside you, मैं पहले बोला पागल है क्या, कैसे भगवान हमारे अंदर कैसे हो सकता है? When somebody told me first time कि भगवान हमारे अंदर है, तो पागल है क्या? भगवान अंदर कैसे हो सकता है? भगवान तो अंदर में है, अंदर में नहीं है।
हाँ
फिर वो अनुभूति होती है, फिर वो अनुभूति स्लोली अनुभूति होती है। तो कैप्टन ओनली विल एक्सप्लेन कैसा, हाउ टू गेट गॉड रियलाइजेशन। The only way to God realization is through self-realization. There is no other way. There is no other way. हमारा नया बुक आ रहा है, न्यू बुक गॉड रियलाइजेशन इज बीइंग पब्लिश्ड इन शिवरात्रि। वो किताब में ये लिखा है, इफ यू वांट गॉड रियलाइजेशन देयर इज नो वे, ओनली वन वे, सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन। ओके, गुड हर्षल। योगिनी, थैंक यू।
Shivam, sir.
Yes.
So I am also on the same ship, and nothing matters to me also. Like I told yesterday, if ship is always on the lip and you don't slip, then you sail smoothly.
But what happens when somebody makes you lose the grip?
If I lose the grip, I lose the ship.
Because then you slip.
Yes.
So either there's a grip or there's a slip. If you don't
Correct.
grip, then you slip.
True.
But if you grip, then you don't slip.
But
It
to
all
come back
depends.
and grip again is more difficult than being gripped all the time.
Because once you slip, it's like quicksand.
Yes.
वो क्विक सैंड में एक बार हम कोई आदमी वो क्विक सैंड में फंस गया ना, उसे निकलना मुश्किल है.
Yes.
Because there is a false pleasure and there's a false social circle and there's a false success and a false name. कुछ भी मतलब नहीं. There is no meaning.
True. Very true.
I told you yesterday I was watching a video of Hrithik Roshan. I told you.
Yes, sir.
Hrithik Roshan in the video is telling, they told me success will give happiness. So I said, okay, success. I worked very hard. I got success. Then I'm looking, where is happiness? There is no happiness. और ऋतिक रोशन का मुझे reel I was seeing yesterday. कहाँ है happiness? झूठ बोल रहे लोग.
Yes, sir.
So we have to, on the ship, to sip, that we get the anubhuti, like Harshal told just now. We will get that anubhuti. And many of you have got many realizations. That's why you're sticking on to the ship. Maybe the complete realization is not yet done to everybody, but there are many masters on this call who are very advanced. There are many masters on this call. We don't give names, but there are many masters on this call. They are, I think, sometimes more knowledge than me also. There are lot of knowledge, lot in this call. Sometimes I ask them, please give the knowledge. I don't know. So anubhuti will come. Anubhuti is little different, but spiritual knowledge is many of you. Thank you, Yogini. Girish, Rumataji, Sukeshni, Bala, and Meenakshi.
Constant improvement on the spiritual growth index of all passengers who are in this ship shows that it is moving in the right direction from Gu to Ru. That is words.
Very good. Beautiful. See what Girish is saying. What a beautiful analogy. Girish is saying, I know I am in the right ship. I know I am in the right trip to sip because the spiritual index of all the passengers is growing up. Girish is saying, I can see. Girish is saying, I can see that the spiritual index of all the passengers on the ship is becoming more towards sip. That is the confidence that this ship is going to sip. Beautiful. What a beautiful analogy. Girish. Thank you. Very beautiful analogy. Rumataji. So each of you must get your analogy from this session.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Boliye Mataji.
Guruji, the beauty of airship is that definitely we have faith 100% that we will reach our destination. All of us. We all will meet SIP.
So where does it come from?
Because
Where
we
does
all,
that,
because
where does
we
the
all have
confidence?
common goal to be one with SIP.
Yeah. So see, ye ship you the SIP ko ja raha hai. This ship is not going anywhere else. This ship is going to SIP only.
Yes, Guruji.
And if somebody else wants anything else from this ship, you can't get. Because the
And
ship is only going to SIP, nowhere else.
yes, Guruji, yesterday I could not be connected to bhajans till 11:15. I was so desperate, I can't tell you my condition. It was just like a fish without water.
So kal to bahut achhe, you missed many achhe bhajan.
Yes,
Saiya,
absolutely.
Saiya and Anubhuti, all beautiful bhajans. I have sent you the links so you can watch it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we go to Sukeshini, that's Sukeshini is next. So Limitless from Instagram says, so totally surrendered means we don't use our effort and willpower, but we accept everything. Is it right? Totally surrendered means A, B, C. Limitless. A means you accept without protest. B means you do your best. And C means you remain in consciousness and you surrender whatever is going to be will be. But it's A, B, C. It's accept, do your best, and in consciousness surrender the rest. So it's not just totally do nothing. A person who surrenders is always doing their best. Please don't forget, Limitless, you are not coming to Zoom call, you're on Instagram, but please catch up the points. So doing completely surrender does not mean not putting your efforts. People who have completely surrendered are living like a divine instrument, doing the best as a divine instrument. Bundle of nerves says, Prabhu mere paas hai. आप मेरे आप मेरे प्रभु हो. आप भी मेरे प्रभु है. And there's a person bundle of nerves saying, Prabhu mere paas hai, aap mere Prabhu ho. Beautiful, beautiful. Bundle of nerves. So beautifully, to say that itself is so beautiful. That shows you are towards that destination of ship because you see Prabhu in others. When you see Prabhu in others, that means you are heading towards God realization. So, Keshani.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, I am in the ship from the day I have started. Of course, slowly, day by day, I learn so many things. And the best prayer I feel every time is, "तू ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो। सुख में दुख में तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो."
Because that is surrender. What just Limitless was saying. When you surrender, you realize that the divine will through karma will unfold. And when you completely surrender, then you go beyond karma because then you're directly under the control of SIP. But that is not easy to reach that state of nothingness when I am nothing. Only that is complete surrender. As long as you are thinking you are something, that is not complete surrender. But when you become nothing, then you reach that state of complete surrender.
So I have
Thank
a
you.
question.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, the talash which you have said and getting into the ship, what is the difference?
So in Talash, you are in that quest. In the Talash, you are in the quest. But when you realize, for example, that I am not I, Neti Neti Tattvamasi, and you are a mumukshu, and you are seeking, and when you get onto this ship of SIP, then your Talash may continue, but you have surrendered yourself to SIP. That means some part of your Talash is already over. If your Talash is not matured, you will not come on the ship at all. How will you come on the ship if your Talash is not matured? So many of you, Sukeshini, you may think I am on my Talash, but many of the Talash points you've already achieved. You already know many things. For example, I am not Sukeshini. I am not the body. The body will die. I will not. All these things you know or you don't know.
Definitely.
So you have got many realizations. Maybe some pieces missing. When all the pieces fit into the position, then you get Anubhuti. Ah, देखने में और है ना दिखता जो एहसास हो गया ये. Yesterday we sang the song.
Yes, yes.
देखने में वो नहीं है दिखता जो एहसास हो गया ये.
Very beautiful
Anu,
yesterday. Yesterday's
Anu. Oh, you are watching nowadays, right?
Yes.
The bhajan.
Yes. Thank you.
Bala, Meenakshi, Bliss, Vanita, Rekha.
Pranam
And then
Guruji.
at 8:40 questions will close. Yes.
Pranam, Pranam
Bolo.
Guruji.
Bolo,
Before
Bala.
coming, I don't know what would happen if I was not in this call, because as you're saying that my mind state is, and day by day, Guruji, I'm observing that I am improving. I used to speak a lot. Now I'm keeping quiet. I know rolling is going on in the mind, but after every 24 hours, you meet me again. And then again, whatever is there, I know people may laugh at this silly, at this, at this stage, because I don't know, Guruji, जब तक वो मुझे ट्रिगर नहीं होता मैं पूछती रहती हूँ because I know I want to come out from this, Guruji. And this call is helping me a lot, Guruji, because every 24 hours I am getting the food that is required for my journey, Guruji. And I know I will reach that state of bliss, state of consciousness one day. I am trying hard, Guruji, but I will reach that.
Good. You keep on. Just keep on the ship and nothing will go wrong. You keep on. Thank you. So the next questions today are Meenakshi, Bliss, Vanita, Rekha, and Will. And Sophia, last. Sophia, right? So we have got up to Sophia. Last question. Yes, please. Meenakshi, Bliss, Vanita, Rekha, Will, and Sophia. 6 more questions. Yes, Meenakshi.
Hi, Sir Shubham.
Shiva,
Sir, I
bolo.
think being continuously stick to the ship is important because what happened with me last 4 5 days back, the same thing, because I was pulled by some other persons to get out of the ship, but I again tried, and I am being continuously stick to this call and to this ship. So I think that is more important, because coming back to this ship is too much, time taking process. I felt that because I am again in mind state, and my mind is not allowing me to be on this ship, but I am trying my best, and I'm being hard on myself that no, I am doing right and I am on the correct path. So I should continue, and I am continuing. I
So
think that is
Meenakshi,
more.
yeah. So take the analogy. Take the analogy of the ship. The ship is moving, correct? Somebody pulls you off the ship. They pull you off the ship. You are in the water, and the ship is already moving forward. Now, how will you go
Mm,
back on the ship? That means you have to swim. That means you have to
yes,
work so hard to swim to get back on the ship. किसी को शिप से उतारने के लिए तो इतना इजी है, एक बार पुल कर दिया. कोई सेल्फ अपना अपना कोई भी सेल्फिश हो सकता है. Some selfish person pulls you off the ship because that selfish person has not no interest in ship. But in
yes,
the bargain, you slip, you fall, you are in that, you are drowning. Now you have to swim, and you have to swim, and you have to come back to that level. So
yes,
you should not let anybody pull you off the ship. That is a very big challenge, because if you are pulled off the ship will keep moving to ship, and you will be left behind, and you can come back. You not the, but it's so difficult, like you're saying, वापस
uh,
swim करके to ocean में swim करके ship में वापस आना. It's not easy.
yes. Because I have felt that bliss, sir, when I was completely in this call and on this ship now. I have felt that experience of happiness. I have felt ultimate bliss, but now again I am struggling because I
No,
was pulled for 5 days.
but if you're back on the ship and you're committed, it'll appear, it will come back. Just get back to all, reflect on all your ship experiences, and you will be completely back in track. Thank you. Bliss,
Thank you, sir.
Vanita, Rekha will. Bliss.
Hi, Shwam dear, Shwam
Yes, please.
everyone.
Tell me.
I am in the ship since the start, and it was very so hard for me because I was struggling a lot with the language, and I don't understand everything you say and everything, but now it's okay, and nothing else better because I learn each day.
So good. So
And
you have to continue the journey.
spirituality,
Huh?
yes. And I'm really inside the ship, and I understand better what I am, who I am, and everything. And it's very helpful for me to keep my mind quiet, and it's helped me a lot. I
So
cannot learn it.
you are a good example. You are a good example because and everybody on this call knows Bliss is a French girl, and she lives in Canada. And Bliss is so committed, even though I speak in Hindi, she doesn't understand it. She's learning Hindi, she's learning bhajan. She has translated the Karma book in French, and it is online now. It is not a joke. It is not a joke to have this kind of commitment. And I think that it's truly being on the ship. Thank you, Bliss. Vanita.
Thank you.
Vanita.
I would say the journey started the very first day when I joined this Zoom call. But now, after my journey for towards it is also started, I am in the shape because our main goal is to reach the destination. So I think I'm on the right path only. And as you said, when I have overcome the PPP, I think I have crossed almost half of the thing, half of the journey I have crossed, I feel. So
Very
only
good.
now my priority, my main this thing is only SIP. That is only matters, and nothing matters, only SIP matters.
So,
So
Vanita, do you think this ship is going to sip, or you have a doubt?
no, I don't have a doubt because
Ah,
I have overcome so many things. Even
so those people who have a doubt if this ship is going to sip, when the next ship is passing by, they jump in another ship.
yeah,
Then
and
when
one
they
more.
jump, when you
Hmm.
jump in another ship, that ship is going in some other direction.
Yes.
So you must be sure that you are on the right trip. You are on the right ship. The ship is going to sip and you must not slip. Like just
Yes.
now Meenakshi told. Meenakshi told somebody came and pulled me off the ship.
Yes.
But she
Yes.
said, no, I came back on the ship because I want sip. So it's like that. So we should not go away from the trip of ship. Tell me,
Yes.
Anita.
Yes. And one more thing, there is somebody at home who is watching me every minute, and he'll say, "Yes, this you have to improve. This you have to improve." And he is listening to your talk every day. He's behind the screen but watching everything. So
Very
there
good.
is somebody who constantly making me improve. Even if I
Yes.
slip down, there is
Yeah.
somebody at home, and
No,
he
that is
says
the
that.
grace. See,
Yeah.
that is
No,
sip
but he
coming.
says it is your grace and God's grace. He says that. It's
Yeah.
because of you.
No, no. Because for somebody to give you that kind of support is not easy.
Not easy.
Normally partners can be very selfish. And they can, if you to for you to have a partner who is supporting you on every moment of your journey, it is the biggest blessing. There are many people who are on this call who tell me that our partner does not support.
Yeah.
There are many people in this call. They come and tell me, they cry sometimes, my partner is not supporting. What to do?
So that
So,
gives more confidence.
so this is very, you are blessed. You are blessed to have a partner who is supporting you. It's divine grace. Thank you. Rekha and Will. Two more questions. Rekha and Will.
Shivamer,
Yes.
I know I'm in this ship, in the right ship, because before this I was in the wrong ship. I have experienced the triple suffering. So I know the difference, and I'm going to be in this ship till my destination, which is SIP.
So there are many things. You can be on the ship. You should not slip. Nobody should nobody should take away your grip. So there are many things. Yeah, I know you have been following this like bliss. You also have been on this for many, many years. Correct? But it is for you to be committed to SIP. Let me tell you, nothing else matters. प्रभु पाना यही मकसद है मरने से राजीव से don't say मरने प्रभु को पाना है को पाना है. Okay, so that is the ultimate goal. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Last speaker today is Will.
Sivohang, thank you for taking this call. I have a slightly separate question. I have, do you want to write a book on Buddhism, or do you want to write a book for Buddhists, or do you not really want to do anything like that? Because I feel that you already have taken on so many things in this world. And I know that you don't want to get really distracted into other things, but if you want to do it, I don't know whether you really.
I have already started picking up book matter on teachings of the Buddha. I am not writing on Buddhism because Buddhism is an ism, like Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism. I am not writing. It's not AiR-ism. So I am writing a book on the teachings of the Buddha. What did Buddha say when he meant nirvana? What did he say when he meant shunyata? What did he say when he meant anatta? In my perspective, what is apo dipo bhava? What is anika? So in my perspective, what are the teachings of the Buddha? That is what I'm going to write on.
Interesting. Okay.
Is it okay? I mean, do you have any suggestions?
It's it's a big subject. My feeling is that in India there's an interesting new thing happening with Buddhists that I would like just to tell you about, and then you can keep an eye on it because it's quite good. It's quite nice, but it's a Thai tradition, for what they call forest tradition. It's really Buddhist in practice, and it's quite nice. It's up. They've got a new place up in Delhi, I think, and they're trying to find some. They're trying to help really, but you might like to keep an eye on it. It's quite nice.
You can send me all the details. The book on Buddha. If I write the book, it will be written in March. In February, my book. Yesterday I said it's from yoga to moksha. The book I've already started writing is from yoga to moksha in February, and in March. Yeah.
The problem problem really is to avoid the theory, in what my view. Just get down to what the real practice of. If
No,
you
so
get
Will, I want to tell you this, that the Buddha was originally an Hindu. And the
Yes.
Buddha spoke to several Hindu sages and saints, and he picked up the concepts and he eliminated the junk, and he brought the concept of a monk, and he brought the concept of going within in the journey. So it'll be an interesting study. I hope.
Are you interested in having monks in your group, like Mata Amritananda Mai, for example? She's a lay person, but she has monks. Are you also intending to do that or not?
Everybody on this call is a monk.
Okay. Thank
Everybody on this call is a monk except the clothes that they wear.
Okay. Okay.
So a monk is not a monk if you wear only the white robes or maroon robes or orange robes. We have many people in India wearing the robes, but inside they are not monk, they are monkey.
Yes.
So we want real monks. Real monk is what you are on the inside, not what you are on the outside.
Sorry.
Okay, so thank you, Will, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 with folded hands.